Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show to recap the truck race season opener at Daytona. I just know when Cletus wrecked at the start on his own, and then when Tony Stewart got wiped out, I just knew we were going to get a terrible winner. Chandler Smith won because the seas parted open. They just let him right on by, and he gets the win at the line. We'll say it was a great finish, don't get me wrong, but I just hate who won. For obvious reasons, if you know Chandler Smith. Thrilling finish. I mean, the race was kind of mid to me, like... the finish was great. I'd probably get the finish like a... Probably 8 out of 10. Probably would be better if that dickhead didn't win. Broadcast sucked. The race, I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. It was, I mean, at points, it was entertaining. They finally got side-by-side commercials late. First few commercials were freaking full screen. But, it was, what a finish there. But did anyone else notice Chandler hit the wall on the cool-down lap? Definitely done it on purpose. Guess to avoid post-race take issues that caught the 75 last year. But it was an awesome finish. I just don't like who won. But hey, we got an awesome finish. I'm glad NASCAR didn't throw... Maybe it should have been a caution where McDowell and everybody went around, but I'm kind of glad NASCAR didn't throw the caution, to be honest. And we got a great battle at the finish. I was glad to see it end under green because we got the caution before I'm like, oh, we're going to get overtime, going to get a lap in, they're going to go to... And then they're going to wreck again. But I'm just glad we got a green flag finish in one of these races. But showing the final 2 laps in split screen from the blimp was an interesting move. And Gio, I think he has every right to give John Hunter a stern talking to. He used him up. I hate that Caden also got shuffled there, but what a damn finish. But the Fox coverage tonight, I'm gonna complain about this. The Fox coverage, Jesus. I just realized this before the race started. I'm like, there's zero pre-race coverage. You know, season opener, no storylines, especially tonight's race. And Fox said, no, we don't need pre-race show. Talk about no effort. And I'm done with these stage cautions as well. You know, there's one thing I didn't mess with NASCAR was these long ass cautions. Like it's so frustrating. We just twiddle our thumbs under yellow until stage end, then pit, then twiddle them again for like 6 more laps. And we wasted 7 laps of stage 2 under yellow. That's over a third of the stage. Man, I always forget how infuriating this shit is sometimes. That's the next thing they need to address. It's so awful. Stage caution should go entirely, but trucks and Xfinity should have 2 stages and the caution lap should never count. 7 laps of 2.5 mile track. It's so garbage, man. Stop counting these stage laps. I had the 4 laps at the end, and 11 out of 25 were caution laps because of the wreck at the end of the stage. Then they wasted the first 6 of the 3rd stage. Just get rid of the stage cautions, and if you're going to have them, don't count the caution laps. Literally infuriating. It's just literally infuriating to watch. They gotta start ending stages early if a caution is going to end the run. The field just paced around for 12 minutes before opening the pits because I literally counted. Ridiculous. Just inexcusable. So much racing you're just wasting. When they're not wrecking or wasting time under stage break, there was some enjoyable points of the race. It was just kind of whatever. And I thought Fox had buried the side-by-side commercial. Like, they ran half this race under yellow. Didn't get enough ads during that time wasting. I just hate how over 1/4 of stage 2 was just over before they waved the green. It's literally simple adjustments. If NASCAR is so desperate to keep stages, stop counting the yellow's lap. Stop counting the yellow laps. That's what I'm going to complain with that. Carson Hocevar was a dart without feathers out there, not putting on a hat trick. Well, the first two were flat tires, to be fair. And that's another thing. There were a bunch of flat tire issues. People there were like, pretty sure all 3 or 4 crashes were in turn 4. Cletus just unfortunately lost it in turn 4, and on like lap 6, which, man, that sucked. That just happens in turn 4. It happened to Jake Garcia as well, where he just lost it. Wrecked him and Tony. Majeski was pushing, who was it, Taylor, whatever, one of the grays. Spun them out. There was another incident in turn 4, 2 to go. It's just the absolute worst spot with the arrow. That's where really most of these crashes happen in all the series. But yeah, it was a pretty good finish. You wouldn't know how good it was if you had your eyes closed, because the booth was terrible. I thought they would tear up more shit than what they did. I'm more just kind of not thrilled with the winner. Like, it felt like the racing was probably better than what I'm saying. When they were actually racing and there wasn't 12 minutes of the field just going around in circles under caution. Feels like what ruins the momentum sometimes for me is when they have these 7-8 lap stage breaks. But yeah, let's go over the notes. Get race 5 out. Yeah, actually, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10. The finish was actually entertaining. So I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. But Lane Riggs had a flat tire. Hocevar had 2 go down and 2 spins. And then he spun himself out 3 laps down. Only Carson Hocevar would do that. I think Kitzmiller had a flat tire. There was a bunch of flat tire issues in the third stage for some reason. But yeah, let's go over the notes here. The first stage, Cletus McFarland crashed, just got loose, lost it, out of 4. That's when I knew the winner was not going to be good tonight. Stage 1 was a pretty exciting ending. A photo finish. Carson Hocevar won the stage. Him and McDowell were probably 2 of the best trucks tonight. Spire trucks. Stage 2, Garcia and Stewart crashed. Jake Garcia just lost off 4 as well. Tony had nowhere to go. That's kind of when, after the first 2 stages, I'm like, we're going to get a bad winner, and of course we did. Chandler Smith ended up winning the second stage, everybody's favorite driver. Stage 3, Hocevar spins from a flat tire. Kitzmiller has a flat tire. Riggs has a flat tire because of some dumbass lap truck. Hocevar spins again for the second time with another flat tire. I don't know what's causing those issues. And then either Taylor or Tanner, whichever gray, I believe it was Taylor. It's spun by Majeski with the bunt draft, Dawson Sutton, Spencer Boyd, and the mini Tyrell dude were involved. And there was another crash on the final lap. I don't know who all was involved. No Michael McDowell. Maybe there was others. I don't know. They kept it green, surprisingly. And then a pretty good finish there. Chandler Smith unfortunately wins, but yeah, let's go with finishing results. It was a really fun finish, though. I would probably be speaking more positively if Dickhead didn't win. So Chandler Smith gets the win. Gio Ruggiero second. Christian Akins third. Tom Majeski fourth. John Hunter Nemechek fifth. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. sixth. Butterbean Queen seventh. Caden Honeycutt eighth. Tyler Ingram ninth. Stuart Friesen 10th. Nicolaites 11th. Ben Rose 12th. Perez de Lara 13th. Cole Butcher 14th. Travis Pastrana 15th. Freaky Muniz 16th. Daniel Dye 17th. Clay Greenfield 18th. Minnie Tyrell 19th. Josh Ram 20th. Spencer Boyd 21st. Justin Haley 22nd. He's up front. I don't know what the hell happened to him. Tanner Gray 23rd. Michael McDowell 24th. Chris Wright 25th. Hemrick 26th. Sutton 27th, Taylor Gray 28th, Enfinger 29th, Kitzmiller 30th, Riggs 31st, Garcia 32nd, White 33rd, LaJoy 34th, Hocevar 35th, Tony Stewart 36th, and Cletus 37th and last. So, yeah, we'll see what happens in the O'Reilly Series race tomorrow. Not Xfinity, O'Reilly Series. But yeah, trucks are done. I have a feeling we're not going to get an underdog winner this weekend. So, yeah, that's all I'll say here. Leave a like on the channel for more. Peace.